The anatomy of a cyber attack typically follows a structured series of steps that attackers use to infiltrate, exploit, and potentially extract value from a target. Here's a summary of typical stages of a cyber attack. 1. Reconnaissance objective. Gather information about the target to identify potential vulnerabilities. Methods. Passive reconnaissance. Monitoring and gathering data without directly interacting with the target, e.g., scanning social media and public records. Active reconnaissance involves direct interaction with the target, such as network scanning to identify open ports, services, or vulnerabilities. 2. Weaponization objective. Create a deliverable payload, malware, exploit, that will be used to compromise the target. Methods. Crafting phishing emails with malicious attachments or links, developing or purchasing exploit kits that target specific vulnerabilities, creating trojans, viruses, or worms to be delivered to the target. 3. Delivery objective. Transmit the malicious payload to the target. Methods. Email attachments or links in phishing emails, USB drives or other removable media, drive-by downloads from compromised websites, exploitation of vulnerable services over the network. 4. Exploitation objective. Trigger the payload to exploit a vulnerability within the target's system or network. Methods. Exploiting software vulnerabilities to gain unauthorized access. Triggering a buffer overflow to execute arbitrary code. Social engineering is used to trick the user into executing the payload. 5. Installation objective. Establish a foothold within the target system. Methods. Installing backdoors or remote access Trojans, RATs, to maintain access. Installing rootkits to hide the presence of the attack. Creating or modifying accounts to maintain persistence. Command and Control, C2. Objective. Establish communication between the compromised system and the attacker. Methods. Using encrypted channels or covert channels, e.g., DNS tunneling, to communicate with the attacker's server. Using legitimate services, e.g., cloud services or social media, to relay commands. 7. Actions on objectives. Objective. Achieve the ultimate goal of the attack, which could vary depending on the intent. Methods. Data exfiltration. Stealing sensitive information, such as intellectual property, personal data, or financial information. Lateral movement. Moving through the network to compromise additional systems. Data destruction. Deleting or encrypting data to disrupt operations, e.g., ransomware. Evasion. Covering tracks to avoid detection and prolong the attack. 8. Cleanup or evasion objective. Remove traces of the attack and potentially prepare for future attacks. Methods. Deleting logs or modifying timestamps, removing or disabling malware after the objective is achieved. Implementing stealth measures to maintain undetected access. Conclusion. The anatomy of a cyber attack is a complex and systematic process designed to bypass defenses and achieve specific goals, whether financial, political, or disruptive. Understanding these steps can help organizations better prepare and defend against potential threats.